Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. So Shiba Inu is going to cost you millions of dollars, guys, or hundreds of thousands of dollars or thousands of dollars. And this is not no guarantees. This is not financial advice. You already know, guys. I'm just sharing my opinion. I'm not, believing in Shiba like that, like it's a Bitcoin or something. But as we know, Shiba Inu did come out as a joke. And whenever stuff come out as a joke, a lot of people miss out on the opportunity to make a lot of money. So you definitely don't want to be the one to not risk $10, $100, even $2. Because we know for the ones that invested just $2 in Shiba Inu in 2020 is now millionaires off just $2. So that's crazy. It ain't no other investment or asset class that could possibly get you that amount of money in the period of time frame, or even if it took 20 years to get it, $2 to a couple million. It ain't no investment that you can call out that could do that type of return. So as we know, after something like that happen, it usually be over with for the asset, for the investment, for whatever it is that took place to make that type of money. It'll be over with, done with. A lot of people that made their money and they moved on. So you definitely want to be cautious with how much money you try to throw out there now, being for the fact that, we chasing. Anybody that's getting into Shiba now at these levels, you definitely chasing. And like I say, I'm always tell you guys, whenever it's a great time to buy and you one of the first ones getting in, and I'm gonna tell you when you buying late and you chasing. So sometimes, even though I know that I'm chasing, I break my rules. But whenever I break my rules and I know that I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing, that means I'm going to invest way, to a small amount as possible. I'm not going to invest nowhere near as much as I would invest if I was the first one to the party. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, whatever you throw in at Shiba Inu at these levels need to be bare minimum. You need to be throwing in money that you don't mind losing at all, because it definitely can come down very hard, being for the fact of how much it done ran up. Shiba Inu is up over 40 million%. That's insane, guys. So, and also what intriguing about Shiba Inu for investment for everyone is the fact that it's holding up at these levels. It ain't just run up like it did and then came down very hard. Because when Shiba Inu hit its peak, it came down, was only down 200% after running up 40 million% from its all-time high and consolidating at those levels. Very close to its all-time high and holding, meaning a lot of people was having conviction like this thing could go much higher rather than selling at those levels, showing that people believe long-term that this thing could do some, people could see some great returns with this investment. Yeah, because I definitely ain't putting in much that could hurt me, guys, if things go wrong, if it goes south. But I do believe Shiba Inu is going to be more valuable than the American dollar, meaning it's going to be more worthwhile and a better investment to invest in Shiba Inu cryptocurrency rather than continue to hold that $100 bill that you got in cash and green paperback money. Meaning 10 years from now, you're going to look at that same $100 bill that you're holding on to, and then you could be looking at Shiba Inu, and it's going to be worth, 50 times more than it's worth now today, 100x. And that $100 that you holding on could have been 10,000. Even though some may say, well, 10,000 ain't much. Well, 10 years from now, if you ain't even got 10,000 saved up, and you could have invested just $100 to have you 10,000, then it's going to mean, so much more. So basically what I'm saying is you can invest bare minimum now. I believe, my opinion, and Shiba Inu will be worth more in the future than the money that you holding on to right now today. So you already know, guys, you got to look at it with a long-term aspect point on it, because as we know, it already ran up the crazy amount that it done did. But whenever that next leg come, when it come, because it's going to come, nobody knows exactly how crazy it's going to get. Don't know if it's going to be 100% every day or 1,000% every single day until it peaks out again and start consolidating again. So that's not to hype it up at all, guys, because no, your boy only got bare minimum in Shiba Nu. I'm not putting everything in it. It's small. It's a very small amount, because I believe in aim small, miss small, and a small amount can turn into a large amount, and a large amount could definitely turn into a small amount. If you haven't noticed yet, every time you go big on a play or put a lot of money on something, it usually goes south on you, and it pull back or come down. But whenever you just put a little bit of money on something, and you be like, dang, I wish I could have put more on it because I would have made this. That's usually when the plays go right. That's real free game right there. So anyways, you already know, guys, you stick to that system, you'll make a whole lot of money. I need to even be telling myself that, because we all humans, we all get a little greedy sometimes, not from the take from other people, but whenever you got a system in place where you could get money from the stock market like we is, you can definitely get greedy in that aspect and want to put so much money on the line just because you know the numbers that what you're going to make if it go in your direction. But usually that's when the stock market, it seems like they know it's something, and it's, you know, and they'll come and try to wipe you out. So don't do that. Be careful, because I'm telling you, if you do it, all right, free game, man. But we gone, man. We already know. Add your boy up on Instagram. I love you. At the B Show, you already know what to do. It's the 4th of July. Go do what you do. We love you. We out, man. We gone.